Althea. I love working in Newham because I'm always learning. I have an extremely varied caseload, and we are given a lot of support and supervision opportunities, as well as plenty of internal training to develop our clinical skill set.
I love how supportive and caring our team are and how much we all look out for each other.
Hi, I'm Dimitri, and I like working for the Newham Speech and Language Therapy team because of our colleagues, not just because of their awesome personalities, but also because of the wealth of knowledge and experience that they have and are happy to share to ensure that our clients and their families get the best support possible.
I love the diversity of working in Newham, how it's welcomed, accepted and respected.
I love working with our Newham team because we like to bring the joy both inside and outside of the workplace, with things like wellbeing quality improvement projects, as well as celebrating individual successes such as qualifications that they've achieved either inside work or outside of work, as well as an awesome Christmas social every year where we eat loads of yummy food and do an awesome quiz.
Something that I really like about working in Newham is the experience and knowledge within the team. If I ever have a question around maybe AAC, eating or drinking, autism or developmental language disorder, there's always someone that I can go to ask a question.
I love working for Newham because, as a newly qualified speech and language therapist, the support of the team has been invaluable.
Hi, I'm Corinne and I love working in Newham as a speech and language therapist because the team are so supportive. We all help each other out. We're a really big team and we're also really fun. So yeah, I recommend it.
Newham is a really fantastic place to work. We have an amazing team full of really talented therapists with different clinical expertise. We all support each other, we train each other, and we just make it a really great place to work.
I love working in Newham because I feel like I'm part of a bigger community. In the schools and in the local area, I feel like we're all working together as part of the same team.
I love working in Newham because you get to work across a broad range of different areas. You also meet children and families with different needs, and this helps to develop your clinical skills.
One of the reasons I love working here in Newham is because we serve such a diverse, really beautiful community. And one of my other reasons personally for me as well is just the ability to be able to not only try new approaches, but also new ideas.
Hello, my name is Renolda. I'm a speech and language therapist and I have been working for Newham's speech and language therapist team for the last 17 years. I have more to say. I like this team. It is fun and it's great working for this team.
Over the years, Newham has embraced all that is new and forward-thinking. For me, it's the place where I've worked throughout my career. Once you let the children of Newham into your heart, you'll never want to leave.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about working in Newham. So very similar to other London boroughs, but Newham is part of the East London NHS Foundation Trust. So this may be different in Ireland, but our working hours are 37.5 hours a week, Monday to Friday. So we're part of a bigger service called SCIPS, so the Specialist Children and Young People Service. In terms of kind of the advantages of working in Newham, it's an extremely diverse area with many different cultures and languages. So we work with interpreters quite a lot through telephone services as well as face-to-face contacts. Obviously not right now, but usually. And then our trust is really kind of big on well-being and supporting our families. And so we have an ELF promise, which is that we work together creatively to learn what matters to everyone and to achieve a better quality of life and to continuously improve our services. So it's a very dynamic trust that really takes on service user feedback as well as staff feedback to continually improve and develop. So next slide, please, Emily. So again, just an idea of some of the things that we do in our trust. We have an annual staff awards at the Barbican, which I don't think many other trusts do. And this year our team actually won the Improving Staff Experience Award. So that was based on a Joy at Work project that some of our team members ran. So we're based in Stratford, which is obviously near to Westfield, some of you know, and the Olympic Park, and it's got really good transport links to central London. We have an MDT service, so we work alongside occupational therapists and physiotherapists, as well as paediatricians, and we're all based in the same health centre called West Ham Lane. So there's lots of opportunities for joint working. We're split into early years SLT service, so they work with children that have speech sound difficulties and under 5s in clinic, as well as our early years complex needs team, which also consists of our eating and drinking specialists, which see children for feeding. And there are opportunities for shadowing, and some therapists in our team have a split post, so they work kind of maybe 2 days early years, 3 days in the schools team, so there is potential for that. In terms of the school service, which myself and Emily are in, we have a core and buy-in service. So our core children we see for assessment only, and then support the school to carry out the recommendations. So that will be working with teaching assistants, whereas our buy-in service can be a lot more flexible, and we can carry out therapy. So schools buy in through through the NHS, so it could be 1 or 2 days a week. And we're in the school for the whole day that day, and so we get to do assessment, but as well as therapy, parent workshops, training for staff, so it can be a bit more diverse. And we see lots of different types of children. We have a really high number of children with autism spectrum disorder, from social partners, so pre-verbal up to 3 words, to conversation partners, which is 100 words or more. Children with developmental language disorder, children with learning difficulties with language, children with Down syndrome, children with speech sound difficulties, and profound multiple learning disabilities and complex needs. And because Newham is an inclusive borough, so it means that we don't have many special schools, we just have 2 for the very severe children. So we see all of those children in the mainstream service. So it's lots of experience, especially for newly qualified therapists. So in terms of for the staff, we have supervision every 2 weeks for the first 3 months when you're new to the team, so when you're newly qualified, as well as then after that it turns into one-to-one monthly supervision, and then you have group supervision bi-monthly. We also have a buddy system set up, so for newly qualified therapists they're paired up with another band 5, so this enables them to get more support and maybe ask some questions which maybe they feel maybe silly, although I believe there's no silly question, but you have a buddy as well as your supervisor. We have set care pathways for the different children's needs, so we have really clear protocols in how to see a child from the referral and through the intervention process. We have a joint working space, so it's open plan, and we hot desk, so it's a very friendly environment, and so it means you're mixing with all different members of the team. We have our Joy at Work project, which I mentioned earlier, for staff wellbeing, and yeah, the team is really, really friendly, and we do lots of things outside of work as well. So right now we've been doing some quizzes over Zoom, so it's because we feel it's really important to kind of connect with each other as well as not just talking about work all the time. And we have remote working opportunities, so all therapists allocated work laptop and phone, as has been crucial at the minute, so that we can carry on doing as much as possible for our families.